Hey Aquarius, how you doing? I hope you are super well. Excuse me, my name is Diane and we're going to do a career and finances reading for April, May. You are very, very welcome here, Aquarius. Thank you very much for taking the time to check out the reading. I really appreciate it. And if you feel like it resonates with you and you feel like liking and subscribing for me, Aquarius, I would really appreciate that. I also have a new spiritual life coaching channel called How to Train Your Caterpillar, which, you know, if you feel like checking that out, I'd really appreciate that too. I will leave the link in the description box in case you fancy checking it out. So let's see what's going on with you. Okay, you have coffin. So kind of looks like the end of a cycle. Looks like something's ended or ending. It's always a very clear-cut card. What's this one? You have main female. So this is kind of giving me Queen of Wands energy, because she kind of looks a bit like an actress. You might be kind of looks to me like you're stepping into your power here, like male or female. Like stepping, and you know, the Queen of Wands is someone in the public eye, or she's someone in the spotlight, like a team leader or a manager or an entrepreneur, singer, actress, you know, so maybe someone on social media. I just feel like you're kind of stepping into more of a leadership role in some way. Let me just reshuffle these, let's see if it comes out again. And let's get one more for Aquarius, please. What else for Aquarius? You have change. Yeah, there's definitely... I just feel like you're really taking control of your life with main female. Like you may have kind of shied away from the public eye, or you may have shied away from like being in charge of things or something like that before, but something's ending and you have some kind of change here. Capricorn had this too. Maybe you have some Capricorn in your chart, but you know, you might be physically moving to go to a different job, or it's some kind of change, but I feel like it's maybe a big change, you know, like maybe you're ready to step into the spotlight or to have more responsibility. Okay, you have the situation. Stop it. Yeah, again, see, and you have you're ready. I just feel that you're about to step into the spotlight in some way, because what I always get with this card, it does have the situation will improve. So maybe you're thinking the situation will not improve, but they're saying it will. But what I always get with this card is, see how she's swimming with the dolphins? The dolphins are like the keepers of knowledge, right? So I feel like whatever job it is you've been in, it's almost like you've been being prepared. So now you're at the point where you've got the knowledge that you needed, and you've kind of, it's like you're ready to swim out of the water and be seen. You know, it's like, okay, so I've got this knowledge now I have to go and like deliver it to the masses or give it to these other people. You know, because see how she's got the light ahead of her? It's like, okay, so I'm bringing this light to the other people. That's my job now, like this knowledge or this wisdom or whatever you've got. And then see how he's in the public eye? Like there's so many people looking at him, and it's almost something to do with this light. It's like this knowledge that you have that you're now ready to give to other people. Like spreading your light, spreading some kind of light or information, and you're ready. See, again with the light behind her head, they're saying you're ready. So I feel like you've been being prepared for this, and you may not want to step into the spotlight or like take this managerial role or whatever, but it's kind of looking like that's what it's kind of looking like that's what's coming. Oh my god, that was crap. Let's do that again. Let's give it another couple of... This change might come in kind of fast. What is going on for Aquarius, please? Jeez, alright, you have the, okay. Right toe then, and you have, you're moving away from something. It's kind of happening very fast is what I see here with the Tower. You have the Three of Swords, the Three of Wands with the Tower. So the Three of Wands is like change. You know, the Three of Wands in the Tower is change. It's like moving. You might physically be moving, but you're moving on somewhere. Six of Swords, see how they're both, it's like turning your back on the past, right? Ready to move into the future. And the Three of Wands is about being ready, you know, because the Two of Wands is when you've done all the preparation, like you've done all the legwork, and the Three of Wands is when you're ready. It's like, okay, right, give me my ships, universe, I'm ready to do this. But the Tower is change. It's a lot of change, but you're moving towards something more stable. And you know, with the Six of Swords, this is always moving towards something more harmonious, something more stable, something that's going to make you happier. Because where you've been may have been kind of chaotic or something. What's the challenge? The Four of Wands is your challenge. So it's really, it's the milestone you have to get past, okay? You have the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck here as well. The Four of Wands is all about reaching stability, reaching a milestone, manifesting. So there may be a little bit of a block here around thinking that you can do this, like thinking you can step into this new role, okay? Is really the only block I'm seeing is kind of you maybe getting in your own way a little bit. And also with the Four of Wands, like, I don't really see any pentacles here yet, but you may have to work hard to get to this milestone, but you can do that, right? No problem. And you have the Five, wow, damn, you have the Five of Swords with the Five of Cups. So wherever job you've been in, it's not been good for you. Like the Five of Swords, you know, you've given it your all, right? Whatever it was, you gave it your all, and it still sucks. You know, you put all your time and your effort into it. You may have had a boss that took advantage of you, or, you know, wherever it just wasn't working. It's just not working out, basically. But the thing is with this Five of Cups here, see, there's something better. There's a Two of Cups, like something that's destined, something that's meant for you is like right behind you. All right, what else for Aquarius, please? You're maybe just a bit sad, like maybe you're just kind of annoyed that you put so much work into this and it's not taken off. But I see the Nine of Swords and the High Priestess coming out here. So you may be very stressed because you're not entirely sure where you're moving to now, okay? But if it helps, I have been in that position myself. And Spirit knows what they're doing. You know, when it's something like this where it looks like there's some kind of destiny to be fulfilled here, because it usually is when they push you like this, it's some kind of destiny to be fulfilled because you've had some kind of, you've learned what you needed to learn, and now it's time to go and tell other people, whatever that is. So don't let yourself be too scared of the unknown, because the best things happen when you kind of let Spirit take the wheel and stop trying to control things. And I say that as a Gemini, we are also control freaks. So, okay, what else for Aquarius? I almost said Gemini. What else for Aquarius, please? You have the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so there's some kind of decision. I feel like maybe this has been on your mind for a while. Like maybe, you know, this job change is something you've wanted for a while, like thinking that you wanted something where you were more valued for a while. This is not a new concept for you. I feel like this has been something that's you've been thinking about for a while, but it's been about making this decision because it's a very important decision. You may have also, you know, it may have been about the money, right? Like you may think like, oh, I don't have enough money to like change jobs or something like this. That may have been another issue. But I feel like with this Ace of Wands, you may not have known where you wanted to go. Like, you may have been upset with the job and feeling underappreciated at the job, but you didn't know where else to go. But that was because you weren't in the right place. When the Hanged Man appears, it means that Spirit has been waiting for you to get some kind of new perspective, but it was divine timing. You know, you're not like lagging behind or anything. It just wasn't the right time before. Like, they were trying to get you to see this new perspective. Like, excuse me, I am worthy of like more money, or I am worthy of more respect in my job, or I am worthy of a job that, you know, I'm getting more attention, right? This kind of thing, because I have a lot of knowledge to give. And it's like you had this new idea, this epiphany, because you may have, like, now you may know what you want to do, and I feel like that is informing this decision that you may have taken a long time to make, because you didn't have all the information, right? You have the Three of Pentacles here. I'm just gonna put that, yeah, I'll leave it there. Okay, there's something here about like an opportunity. Like, you were kind of ignoring the opportunity that Spirit was trying to give you in the past because you felt like you couldn't do it, maybe due to a lack of confidence. Like, maybe it's working with people, or maybe it was building your own business. Maybe some of you are actually going to start building, like, you're going to, you know, set up your own business, or you're going to start teaching. What is this Three of Pentacles? Again, you may not have wanted to be in the limelight. Maybe what it was. Let's go to the past. What? Yeah, I just saw the Queen of Wands again. There's this like being in the public eye lurking. Tell me about the past for Aquarius, please. Tell me about the past. Yeah, there's been something to do with, like, it's either because you didn't, okay. There's been something to do with, oh my god, these cards. It may have been a money thing with the Four of Pentacles, but it was like clinging on too tight to where you are, or clinging on too tight to, like, maybe being worried that you wouldn't have enough money if you went into something else, or like because you didn't know what you wanted to do, you were kind of reluctant to leave. But now it's like you know what you want to do, or you will soon. This epiphany is coming soon. Now you're like, okay, cool, let's do that, right? I'm just going to take that Four of Pentacles, but you have this Ten of Swords and the Nine of Wands. So there's like a little bit of suspicion about this, about embracing change. It's like being a bit resistant to this new change, because it's like, you know, something's dead. you know it's time to move on from something, but you're being very kind of, like, that logical side of you is kind of taking over, which is totally fair when you're talking about money and career. Well, it's fair when you're talking about anything, especially as an air sign, but there is kind of a need here to take more of a leap of faith, because I feel like this inspiration has been hand delivered to you, or it will soon. It may come in a dream, or it may come when you're meditating, or it may just come when you're sitting having a coffee in the morning, but you've kind of been too logical, I think, in the past to, like, maybe take this leap of faith towards something new. Tell me about your future. So the Ten of Swords, definitely an ending, but the Ten of Swords also talks about embracing the change. I'm just moving that because it'll get in the way when I'm shuffling, but the Ten of Swords talks about embracing a change, like embracing the fact that something is moving, like you're moving on from something. Let me just reshuffle them. What is the advice for Aquarius, please? What is the advice? The Empress. All right, you gotta believe, man. You gotta believe. The Empress is getting into that state where, you know, you assume that things are naturally going to go right for you. You assume that abundance is going to naturally flow to you because you're the Empress, right? Male or female, this is the energy that you have to be in, right? not questioning whether you deserve it, or not questioning whether you're capable of doing it, but knowing that this is what you came here to do, knowing that abundance is your birthright, and knowing that you don't have to work yourself into the ground, because there may be a bit of a poverty, like a lack mindset as well. You may have inherited it from your parents or something, because it's like that kind of generation, right, of like people that had to work super hard. But you know, now we're coming into this knowledge where it's like, well, actually you don't have to work super hard. Like if you kind of let go of the resistance, like the money will flow to you more naturally, right? So that's kind of the advice here, is to just let yourself be in this Empress energy and allow it to flow to you. Like, don't overthink it, don't worry too much, you know, just kind of trust, like just let spirit take the wheel. And of course you will still have sleepless nights, okay, of course you will, but you know, if you can get into this energy of like, I know, because I can see it, you're being pushed, something is deliberately ending so that you can be pushed towards this new thing. And I'm seeing it a lot in the career readings, because we're coming to a point now where people are just, they're done with their crap jobs, with their crap pay, they're just done. So people that are kind of at the level of being able to do this are like, no, like enough, I'm done. I'm gonna go do something where I'm not being worked into the ground, or like something where I feel like I'm being appreciated, you know, this kind of thing. This is something, they're just confirming this for you, okay, the Page of Cups here. This is something that you are meant to be doing. It is your true path, okay? What is the outcome for Aquarius, please? What is the outcome for Aquarius? What is the outcome for Aquarius? Alright, so there's definitely, oh my god, it's wild, this is beautiful. With the Seven of Cups, there's been some confusion, like specifically in the Seven of Cups in a career reading, it talks about not knowing which way to move forward. Like, okay, so I want to leave my current job, but what would I do? Like, I'm trained for nothing else. I don't want to, you know, you're maybe going through like all the different jobs and you're like, I don't want to do that, I don't want to do that, I'm not trained for that, I don't want to be in the public eye, which may have been a massive hindrance because it seems like that's what you're being pushed towards. Like, now bear in mind that can be manager, it could be team leader, it could be owning your own business or something like that, right? But you're walking away from this confusion. And also with this Eight of Cups, see how there's a gap here? Because he's taken his cup away from somewhere where it's not being appreciated, right? And he's being guided by the moon, your intuition, kind of going on faith here, like wandering off into the night, not really knowing where you're going. But yeah, with the Ace of Cups here, now also with the Seven of Cups, see how there's a cup covered in the middle? It's like you may have had, you couldn't see this cup that's coming, right? So there's been this confusion, right? Seven of Cups, you didn't know which way to move forward. Eight of Cups, you're leaving anyway, right? You're moving towards, you're taking your cup away. You may not know exactly where you're going, but it's about to be revealed to you, because see this cup right here, like that's been covered? It's like you couldn't see the way forward before, but it's about to be revealed to you. And the Ace of Cups is something you're really going to love. It could be something kind of, the cups talk about something kind of artsy-fartsy, like, you know, like something artsy, like, I don't know, like a tarot, for example, or like something creative, like literally creating like art, like paintings, or it can talk about dealing with the emotions, so like a counselor, or what else, like working for a charity. It could be something like this, but there's some kind of new opportunity coming and you're really going to love it. Give me a bit more for the outcome, please. Okay, clarify the Ten of Swords for me, please. Seven of Wands. All right, excuse me, with the Seven of Wands, let me just get a couple of cards. Clarify that Seven of Wands for me, please. There's something here with the Seven of Wands about like standing up for what you believe in. The Seven of Wands is kind of standing up and being counted, you know, because you might get a lot of people kind of giving it, oh, I don't know about that, like you're going into some kind of mad creative thing, like there's no money in that, there's no stability in that, like oh my god, you're gonna quit your job and do something random. These are the people that never change or achieve anything, really. You know, if it wasn't for people like yourself taking a leap of faith and going after what Spirit is clearly pushing you to do, there would be no entrepreneurs. It would just be people working in offices doing the daily grind. And not that there's anything wrong with that, it's just that if you feel like pushed to do something else, then you should follow it, because this Seven of Wands is, you know, there would be no people going to help charities abroad, for example, right? Things like this. The Seven of Wands is all about kind of taking a stand, like maybe being a bit, doing something different, like standing out in the crowd, you know, but you might have to fight for your cause a little bit here. There might be people around you that are trying to persuade you not to do it or something like that. Like you might have family that are like, no, do something normal, you know. But Aquarius, like, I'm trying to say this in like the nicest way possible, but you're not normal, really. Like you're not, you like to be doing something different. That's, I'm a Gemini, I'm a freak, okay? We're freaks. But Aquarius, like, you like to be doing something that speaks to your soul, you know. Like it's usually Aquarius, like Billie Joe Armstrong from Green Day is an Aquarius, right? For example, I can't think of any more. I think Harry Styles is an Aquarius. There's always that kind of creative, like different, always with the good ideas, like, you know, this kind of thing. Like you know, you like to be doing something different. So, but you may have to stand up for your beliefs in order to do it, you know. You may also have to get over this not wanting to be seen thing, because the Seven of Wands, you may have not wanted to be seen in the past because you were scared of people kind of coming for you, or you were, maybe you're from like a working class background or something and you're scared people are going to give it like, oh, check out little miss or little Mr. blah blah, like thinks she's so much better than us, like trying to put herself forward or start her own business or whatnot, you know what I mean? Or like doing something weird. Check her out with her art business. But they're saying you got to push past that, like you have to not be afraid to be seen. With the Four of Swords has just popped out too, you may have to kind of, I don't know, distance yourself from some people just for a little while you get this project off the ground. Just for some of you, okay? Tell me more about the near future. Yeah, there's a level up here. Like the Emperor is achieving, it's a leadership role. I see you stepping into some kind of, you're like leveling up so you can step into this leadership role. It's success. It could be setting up your own business. But I definitely see you leveling up and being very successful. You also have this Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck here, so there could be something, it could be to do with like this idea that you've had, might be about communication. It could be something to do with, the Queen of Swords is writing, speaking, public speaking, teaching, counseling, proofreading. You know, Google her, there's a whole bunch of stuff. Give me a bit more on this near future for Aquarius, please. I just see this huge level up going on for you. And they're saying you're ready. Yep. There's this opportunity. Okay. There's this opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles coming towards you. And with the Two of Wands, they're kind of asking what you're going to do with it, right? Because it's, see how he's holding that world? It's like, okay, so we've given you this opportunity, we've given you this world, what are you going to do with it? Like, what decision are you going to make here? So I see this happening in your near future, and I do see this devil poking out. So, you know, overthinking, worrying that you can't do it, worrying that you're not capable of doing whatever this thing is, you are. This is what you're supposed to be doing. say it's either to do with communication or it's going to happen very fast. What is this thing that, let me just get rid of some of these cards here. See if we can narrow it down a little bit more. It's definitely something like a leadership role with the Emperor. You're definitely going to have success at it. Definitely something where people are going to be listening to what you say is what I'm going to say. I want to get into what... Stop it. What is this opportunity? Like, what type of opportunity? With the Three of Pentacles, it could be your own business. Again, the Three of Pentacles talks about being in the spotlight. It could be like opening an evening class that you're doing. Yeah. You gotta get out of this. I feel like you're talking yourself out of this. Saying like, being like, I can't do this, I'm not ready for that, like holding yourself back. You kind of gotta get out of that, because this is what's holding you back. What is this opportunity for Aquarius, please? Like, what is the nature? Oh my god. Oh my god. This is going to be really lucrative. Whatever it is, the Ten of Pentacles and the Sun. It's going to make you a lot of money. Whatever this is, it's like a solid contract, or it's a lot of money coming in. It's abundance. It's like building an empire. And with the Sun, that's a lot of success. Again, it could be something being in the public eye for some of you. But it's gonna be, you're getting attention. It's like a leadership role that brings you money, brings you stability. It's like kiss my ass money. It's gonna make you really, really happy with the Sun. Anything else for Aquarius about this new position that's coming in? Eight of Pentacles, you're gonna be really good at this. I think you're going to make a name for yourself with the Emperor and the Eight of Pentacles. It's like, it's something you're really, really good at. Yeah, like you're going to be quite well known for it, whatever it is. You have the Wheel of Fortune with the Three of Pentacles. You have the Star with the Ten of Pentacles. It's like wish fulfillment. You may very well be in the public eye with the Star. And you have the Hierophant. You're going to become some kind of authority on something. Like there's some kind of information that you're going to be giving to people where people, it's going to really make them respect you a lot. Like the Hierophant and the Emperor, it's leadership, or it's like management, or like a spiritual teacher or some kind of teacher. But it's like, I feel like you have all this knowledge and information. But it's a wish fulfillment, and it's something you're being very guided towards. And they're saying it's time now, like now's the time to do this, to build this, to learn this. So yeah, Death card at the bottom of the deck. Something has to end so that something new can come in, right? So the Sun can come out wherever the Sun is. Because in the Tower, you can't have the Sun come out until the Death, right? So I hope this was a useful reading, Aquarius. Many thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for me if it was useful. I'd appreciate that a lot. And don't forget to check out my new channel, How to Train Your Caterpillar, if you feel like doing that too. I'd appreciate that a lot. Many, many blessings, Aquarius. Love and light.